If you are looking for a great heat spray or blow dry spray, whatever you want to call it, heat protection spray, I'm going to compare these three. So these are three of my favorites. First, I've got the Kenra blow dry spray. Hopefully you can see that. And then I've got the Chi 44 Iron Guard. And then I've also got the Eva NYC Main Magic 10-in-1 primer. So I really use these for different reasons. I love each of them and I use all of them regularly, but today I will just talk about these three. So I think I don't have a favorite. I like them in different order or different ways. So this was my first love. I didn't know about this. I don't know if you can see, my hair is super thick and super coarse. So it takes a really, really long time for me to dry my hair. And then to get it completely dry so I can use any kind of other kind of heat styling tools, it's a bear. It takes forever to do. It's super frustrating. Somebody I work with brought this to me and wanted me to try it a while back, and I've been in love with it and I keep buying it over and over again. She used to be hairstylist. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. And this is something that she uses, and she told me it would cut down the time it would take to dry my hair, and she was absolutely right. So I was mesmerized the first time I used it. This is a smaller bottle. I have a bigger bottle as well. This one's easy to take with you, but it has a really, really fine mist that comes out, and what I do is I just section my hair when it's wet, and then I will spray, kind of run my hands down it. And the first time I used it, I could not believe how much faster this dried my hair. I don't know what kind of magic is going on, but it just cut down the time to dry my hair probably by half. I just couldn't believe it. And then it made my hair so glossy. So my hair has always been, I have Asian hair, as you can tell, but up until a few years ago, my whole hair has been stick straight and very, very glossy. But I'm 47, going through perimenopause, my hormones are everywhere, and now my hair is just weird. So this brought back some of that glossiness that I had lost, that I hadn't seen in a long time. So I love that. I love that the mist is really, really fine. I will say the one thing with this is, when I'm getting dressed in the morning and when I'm getting my hair done and I'm not fully dressed, I can see it like kind of have least an oily sheen. So you might want to put a towel over your shoulders or something like that if you don't like that. It smells nice. It doesn't have a really strong scent, but I will say of these three, this is the priciest. So this costs the most generally. I know prices change, they go up and down, but for the most part, this one is the most pricey, and it doesn't go on special or go on sale very often. So if you see it on sale, snatch it up. And then next is so this is purely I use this for my blow dry spray. This is just when I'm drying my wet hair after I've washed my hair, it's wet. I use that for blow dry spray. This one I use for heat styling. So if I've dried my hair or it's second day hair, I'm going to use a flat iron, curling iron, anything like that. I spray this on dry hair. So it does a really nice job up to 450 degrees of keeping your hair damage free. And then also you don't want to turn your heat tools up above 450 anyway. That's just going to fry your hair, and most of the sprays are going to be up to 450 degrees. This one says it's unscented. I feel like it has a little bit of a scent. It's not unpleasant. The only thing I would say on this one, the downfall, is that it's for I think it says damp or dry hair, but it's not like this is what you're going to use for wet hair. So I think if you use this when your hair is just soaking wet, it would probably leave a film and wouldn't feel great. So just for like hot tools, but not blow drying. But I use this just for hot tools. And then honestly, this one just is fairly pricey, and I was looking for a different alternative, and I've tried a lot of alternatives, and I just haven't found any that really have compared. So I keep buying this, but it kind of costs a lot of money. So, but it's been worth it to me for the money that I save in the mornings. But I thought I would try this one. I tried this one a few months ago, and oh my gosh, this one dried my hair faster than this one did. I couldn't believe it. I mean, I thought this one was magical. It's crazy how fast it dries my hair. So that's what I love. And it is probably, if I had to get, I mean, it's probably this is probably a third or a fourth of the price of this one. So just the price difference, and it dried my hair so much faster. So why am I not saying, oh, I'm in love and I'm not going to use this one anymore? Let me tell you why. I do love this one, but What I don't love is the scent. I don't like the scent. And I know that's personal preference and you don't really smell it once your hair is dry. It reminds me, so again, I'm 47, this is gonna age me. I don't remember what it's called, but all I can think about is when I was probably in middle school, there was something about Debbie Gibson or Electric or something. It was like a body spray or a perfume or something, and just all the girls wore it back then, and that's what it makes me think of, and it just smells cheap to me. It just smells gross. So I don't like that smell, but I put up with it because it's, I don't know, it's really inexpensive. So on the everyday, I will use this one. So I don't love the scent. I should say this is a 10-in-1. So all of these are heat protectors, right? This one also is supposed to add shine, and it does. It makes your hair really glossy. This one, it says, let's see, all of the things it's supposed to do. It is heat protection, reduces frizz, cuts drying time, UV damage protection, strengthens, smooths, detangles, softens, nourishes, and adds shine. I mean, I feel like this one does that too. It doesn't have all those 10 things listed out, but I feel like it's similar. The only thing I will say that, again, this one wins above this one is I don't get the shine with this one that I do with this. I don't know if there's like shimmer in the spray or whatever, but I feel like my hair is a little bit duller or a little more matte when I use this spray over this one. And then the last thing would be the pump just isn't as great. I feel like the pump is kind of cheap. It's a cheaper bottle, but this is a really inexpensive spray that just really cuts down on the drying time. So with that being said, I think this one is great for heat tools, curling irons, flat irons, things like that. Use the red one, the Chi, for that. I use it all the time. If for your everyday, if you want to save some money and you like the smell, I would say go with this one. If you want just the best of the best and the higher price doesn't bother you, I would say get this one. Again, I use all three, but for different reasons. This is my everyday. If I'm going out and I want to look really nice, I'm using this one. But I feel like I kind of use it on special occasions or not all the time because it's expensive. So this is my all the time because it saves me a ton of time because it dries so much faster. This one still dries very, very fast, just not as fast as this one. Heat tools only. So hope that helped. And I will have some others, and I'm going to compare these to a couple others that I use as well in other videos, so check those out. But yeah, all three of these are great for different reasons.